Hello friends, in this video we'll look at three very basic and important points about linear equations of two variables. So let us start. The first point is understanding the standard form of a linear equation in two variables. So what is the standard form? The standard form is ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. Now here what are x and y? X and y are basically the variables. A and B are coefficients, right? And C is a numerical constant, right? Let us compare this with a standard equation. So let us say we have an equation of the form of what 4x plus y minus 5 equals to 0, right? So then x and y are variables. In this case, 4 is a coefficient of x. So 4 maps to A. 1 is a coefficient of y. So 1 maps to B and minus 5 maps to C, where is a constant. So this is a standard form of a linear equation in two variables. Now let us understand the second point. What are the kind of solutions that are possible for an equation like this, right? So solutions are all values of x and y for which LHS equals RHS, or the values which satisfy this equation. So we can also write this equation as 4x plus y equals to 5. So let us find out what are those values of x and y for which this equation holds. So let us form this table. So we'll write x here, y here, and let us figure out what are the different solutions which are possible. So let us put x equals to 0. So if x is 0, then 4x also is 0. Then what is left? Y equals 5. So y is 5. So 0 and 5 is a solution for this equation, because when x is 0 and y is 5, this total left hand side evaluates to 5, and therefore both these sides of the equation are equal. Now let us see some other values. Let us put y equals to 0. When y is 0, then 4x equals 5 and x equals 5 by 4. Now let us see what is y equals 1. If I put y equals 1, then 4x is 5 minus 1, 4, and x is also equals to 1, right? Now what happens if x is 2? If x is 2, then 4 into 2 is 8, and then we have y equals to 5 minus 8, which is minus 3. So as if you will observe, for different values of x, you get a corresponding value of the y, and you are in the end going to get infinite values of x and y for which this equation can hold. So let us take any random value. Let's take x is equals to 100. What happens if x is 100? Then 4x is 400, and then y is 5 minus 400, which is minus 395. So essentially, what is the point that we are coming to? We are coming to a point that a linear equation in two variables will have infinite solutions. That is the most important point. A linear equation in two variables will have infinite solutions. And the third important point here is that every two variable equation represents a line. in a two-dimensional coordinate system. What is a two-dimensional coordinate system? Let us see. So here we have just changed our layout to a graph kind of a system. And let us see what's a two-dimensional. So let us see if we can plot the graph of this line. So this horizontal line represents the x-axis. This vertical line represents the y-axis. This is our two-dimensional coordinate system where this point is 0, 0, which is our origin here, right in the center. To plot this line, what do we need to do? We need to look at what the solutions of this line. So let's say the first point is x0, y is 5. So let us see if I can put this line. So let me first mark the point. So we need x is 0, which is this, and y is 5. So this is, let's say, 1, this is 2, this is 3, 5. So x0, y5 is essentially point. This is that point, right? And we need 2 points to draw this line. So let us take a simple integer point, which is 1 and 1. So which means x is 1 and y is 1. So on the x-axis, this is 1. And when x is 1, y is also 1, which means this is my point. Now let us join these 2 points. And when I join these 2 points, the line that I get is basically, okay, 1 second. I didn't join it properly, so I'm going to draw it again. Yeah, something like this. So this line that we have here basically is the line representing the equation. What is our equation? 4x plus y equals 5. This line basically represents this equation. Every point on this line is a solution of this equation. Every point. So let us quickly recap. What are the 3 main points? The standard form of a linear equation in 2 variables is ax plus by plus c, right? Which is this. And then the second important point regarding this is a linear equation in 2 variables has infinite solutions. You can have any value of x and you are going to get a corresponding value of y and vice versa. And the third important point is every linear equation in 2 variables represents a line in a two-dimensional coordinate system, which can be drawn like this. So if you plot all the solutions and you need minimum of 2, you need 2x and y coordinates. And if you join those 2 points with a straight line, that line is going to represent the linear equation. So hope you like this video. Go ahead and subscribe to our channel, TrackX, the Math School.